It's a place where I love to be. Look in a book, here's a story for you. Who makes stories when the day is through? Who makes stories when the day is through? Story makers, working through the night till the rising sun. Story makers, stories are fabulous, stories are fun.
Shelley Wordsworth.
Shelley and Jackson.
Working through the night till the rising sun. Story makers, stories are fabulous, stories are fun. Come and be a story maker.
Story makers. Story makers. Story makers.
It's midnight in the library. Hello.
Time for all story makers to come out. Are you ready?
The sun is down, the stars are bright, story makers come out at night. Hello, story makers. I'm Shelley Wordsworth. Come on, let's have some fun and make some stories.
What should we do today, Jackson?
I'm going to make a puppet.
Can I help?
Jaxie, Jellykins!
Jackson, can I help?
No, sorry, Jelly. There isn't anything for you to do.
Okay.
Where are those story makers? Jelly, Jackson!
Oh, I won't be long.
Boo! Here I am!
You made me jump!
Oh, sorry, Shelley.
Oh.
Jackson's busy.
Is he?
Yes, and he doesn't need any help.
Right.
So, what should we do, Shelley?
Well, I don't really know, my green... Unless...
Oh, no! You're not going to make something as well, are you?
Well, we'll just have to wait and see. Let me see.
What is it?
Now there. That should do it.
Oh, well, what can I do?
You can sit on this.
Okay. Why?
Because it's a special listening seat.
Listening seat?
It's a special listening paper place, and you have to listen very carefully because I am going to wriggle through this hole in this paper.
But why do I have to listen?
Oh, because you have to listen for the slightest sound. See if I can get through this hole very quietly.
Okay. And if I hear anything, can I shout?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, very loudly.
Yes, okay. Now, are you listening? Okay. Do you think I can do it? Jellykins!
What? I was only joking, Shelley.
Right, here goes.
Oh, you're so clever, Shelley. You did that very quietly.
Yes, I know.
Shelley!
Oh, it made me jump again.
You made a noise.
Oh, yes, I did, didn't I? Did you see where the newspaper went?
I think you went in the story machine.
Oh, right. Well, we better make a story then.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, can I do this bit, please?
Well, of course you can, Jellykins.
You'll help me, won't you?
Imagine a story.
Oh, it's a playbook.
And it's called Making Compost. Sam's mum is gardening and the compost has run out. Not to worry. Freddie, Emma and Sam have a great idea.
Let's make some compost.
First, they need to find an old box to put everything in. Ah, here's one. This will do nicely. Then they need some newspaper to put at the bottom of the box. They need to rip it up into little pieces. And then Emma sprinkles some water on it to make it nice and wet. Next, they need to add some soil from the garden. They scoop some up with their spades and bring it back to the compost heap. What else can they put in? How about adding some sticks and some leaves, says Mum. So Emma, Freddie and Sam find lots around the garden. They break them up into little pieces and put them in the box. Next, they add some green leaves. Now they need to find some yucky food scraps to put in the box. And the kitchen is a good place to find these. Oh yes, here are some eggshells. And Sam's found some old cold tea bags. They'll be good to make compost. Freddie's found a big bowl of vegetable peelings. Let's put them all in the box. Next, they need to find the most important thing to make the compost.
Wow!
Oh, they love finding worms. Freddie finds one on the swing.
Yeah.
Emma finds one in the grass. And Sam finds one on the path. They add them to the box. You see, worms are good at making compost because they recycle yucky food scraps, mulch them around, and turn them into compost that helps plants to grow. Well done! They've made a compost heap. Now don't forget to wash your hands.
Oh, that was yucky mucky making compost.
I like yucky mucky compost. It is good for the garden.
Yeah, and there were worms wiggling in it.
Yes, wiggly worms.
Yes, I don't like worms.
Why not?
Well, they're all wiggly.
Oh, but Shelley, look at my puppet. My puppet is a wiggly worm.
No, Jackson, I don't like it.
Why not, Shelley?
Stop it, Jackson.
It's wiggly woo. You like wiggly woo?
Oh, you mean like in the song?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, silly me. I forgot Wiggly Woo was a worm.
Silly Jelly. Why don't we sing Wiggly Woo, Jelly?
Oh, yeah.
And I'll wiggle my puppet. Wiggle, wiggle.
But what if I forget the word?
Well, I'll help you if you forget, and so will Wiggly Woo. And you'll help too, won't you?
Yeah. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and his name is Wiggly Woo. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden.
And all that he can do is wiggle
all night and wiggle all day.
The people round here, they all do say there's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and his name is Wiggly, wig, wig, wiggly, wig, wig, wiggly, whoa! That was very good, Jelly.
Yeah, can we make a worm story?
Oh, yes, Jelly, but what shall we put in the machine?
Well, we could use your puppet.
Oh, no, Jelly, I've only just made my puppet.
Well, what shall we use then?
Oh, I know. We could sing Wiggly Woo into the machine. Come on.
Yes.
Go on, Jelly.
There's a worm at the bottom of my garden, and his name is Wiggly Woo.
It's working, it's working.
Yes. Do you think it will make a worm story?
If we concentrate, will you help?
Imagine. Imagine. Imagine a story.
And it's called the worm charmer.
Sniff and Wag are friends. When the day ends and the sky grows dark, they sneak into the park through a hole in the fence. Tonight, the doggy friends are feeling hungry, so they've brought along some snacks. Sniff has a donut, all sticky and gooey, and Wag has a bread crust that's stale and chewy. They're just about to tuck in when Sniff hears something.
Listen, he barks. I can hear music. I wonder where it's coming from.
Just then, a ravishing poodle trots by, tooting a little flute.
Hello,
Yaps Wag.
who are you? I am Tootsie, the famous worm charmer,
Woofs the poodle. Sniff and Wag are very excited because they've never met a worm charmer before. What do worm charmers do? They ask.
Well, late at night when there isn't a bird in sight, I toot 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 on my magic flute. There's a rumble and a crumble from down below, and all the little pinky worms pop up to say hello.
Bow wow wow! What a lot of squirmy worms! Wag gives one of them a sniff. But oh no! Where did they all go?
They're hiding from you, my little pup. They think you're a bird that will gobble them up. Don't worry, my little pinkies, they're only dogs. Come up and dance for Tootsie.
Tootsie toots her magic flute once more, and all the pinky worms appear. They sway this way and that way to the beautiful music. But hey, who is this with feathers and a beak? Aren't all the birdies supposed to be asleep? Worms, watch out! There's a birdie about.
Let go of that worm, you feathery brute,
cries Tootsie. But the bird is strong and it won't let go. It pulls and it pulls. Heave ho! Heave ho! Then Wag has a clever idea. Why don't you have this instead? She says, and she gives the bird her crust of bread.
Oh, yum, yum!
Caws the bird, letting go of the worm, which pops down in the ground as fast as it can.
Oh, thank you for saving my little pinky,
barks Tootsie. That's all right, yaps Wag. They say their goodbyes, then off they trot. Good night. Sleep tight, my little friends. Tomorrow we will play again.
Those worms in the story liked music.
Yes, they did, didn't they?
Yes, they went sort of all dreamy.
Oh, it doesn't work.
Are you trying to worm charm your puppet, Jackson?
Yes, but it doesn't work.
You're silly, Jackson. It's because it's a sock, not a real worm.
Here, let me have a go.
Yeah. Yeah, Shelley will do it.
Squirm, magic worm.
Oh, what is it, Shelley?
Well, let's have a look. Now, there's a flute. Now, is there a worm in here?
Oh, play it and see.
Okay.
Look, it's Wriggly Woo! Wiggle, wiggle.
I didn't know Shelley could charm worms.
Well, there's something else I can do with the flute, too.
Oh, are you going to charm worms into the story machine?
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Imagine,
Imagine, imagine a story.
It's a blue cow story.
Oh, and it's called Blue Cow Learns How to Wiggle.
In a field not far away is a herd of cows grazing quietly. One of the cows is most unusual. Blue Cow wonders about the big world beyond her field. One day, Blue Cow was thinking about how she moved. I wonder what it's like to move in a different way. She's off again, said the other cows. So Blue Cow caught the bus that stops beside her field. I'd like a ticket to a place where I can learn to move in a different way, please. There you go, madam. Hold very tight. And they set off to meet Austin. And then they arrived. Blue Cow found herself by a vegetable patch, and in front of her was a wiggly worm.
Yo, hey there,
said the worm. Hello, I'm Blue Cow.
I'm Austin, the wiggliest of the wiggly worms. Watch this, baby.
And he wiggled to the left.
Whoa!
He squiggled to the right.
Whoa!
And squirmed back to the middle.
Yeah!
Moo! I wish I could do that, said Blue Cow.
You can! Just give it a go!
Oh, righty moo! She tried to wiggle to the left. Moo! She tried to squiggle to the right. Moo!
You can do it!
She tried to squirm back to the middle. Oof! I don't think I'm getting the hang of this.
I know,
said Austin.
Let me climb on your back and I'll show you which bits to wiggle.
Okie dokie. Blue Cow knelt down.
Here I come,
shouted Austin as he wiggled over Blue Cow's back. Moo! That tickles, she said. Moo! As Blue Cow laughed, she started to wiggle and shake.
That's right, Blue Cow.
Oh, laughed Blue Cow. I'm wiggling. She wiggled to the left and squiggled to the right and squirmed back to the middle. Yes, thank you for teaching me how to wiggle, Austin.
Hey, baby, no problem.
You'll never guess where I've been. Where have you been? I've been to meet a worm and he taught me how to wiggle. Everyone knows that cows can't wiggle. But we know they can, don't we?
Oh, that wiggling looked like fun.
Will you have a go? Come on.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Oh, look at me.
Oh, yes, you're a very good wiggler, Jelly.
Yes, I am.
Oh, look, we've wiggled away the night. It's time for us to disappear.
Oh, yes.
The children will be here soon.
Yes, yes. Dawn is upon us. The morning is nigh. We've made our stories and we bid you goodbye.
Story makers, working through the night till the rising sun. Story makers.
Thanks for helping. Bye.
Come back and see us soon.
Bye, story makers. Come back to the library again soon.